Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your weekly reading, and this will be for the sign of Leo. Leo, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Do remember though that the readings are general. They will not always resonate with you. They'll flip backwards and forwards. Sometimes the energies are both. So just go with the flow. Open up your ideas and use your intuition. If it doesn't resonate, it wasn't yours. Okay, I am using the Cosmic Tarot here, so let's get cracking. Okay, so I have the Three of Swords coming out. Now, the Three of Swords can talk about pain and heartbreak. Sometimes this is because there's something that's come between you and your person, because there are three swords. So this can mean that there's an energy of something else that's interrupting. So it could be that you're trying to work with someone that has another person, a job that takes up a lot of their time, children that may take up a lot of their time, but something has come between you and your partner here enough to cause a rift. Behind that we have the Five of Swords. So you could have walked away from this situation and you probably didn't want to, but you've had to do that because of the fact that this has created a lot of pain for you. So very often, you know, the Five of Swords is like, it's like winning the battle but not winning the war. So walking away from something, even though it's left you empty, you are finding it very difficult to move on after this person though. For some of you, this could be about money though, so I can't discount that. But you're definitely still holding on to something very tightly here and unable to let it go. You are trying to wait for your ships to come in, so either you're waiting for this person to realize what's come between you and come back, or you're trying to invest in something new in your own future here. Okay, so we have the Chariot. Do you know how many times the Chariot's come out today? It's just blasting me. The Chariot talks about movement forward. It can represent Cancer, so you could be dealing with a Cancer, but this is about forward movement here, moving into new times, understanding this energy here. Okay, and here's you single, look, and all ready to mingle. So you're definitely moving forward here and leaving this past stuff behind you. I like that. Okay, so you could be taking on the energy of the King of Wands here. So you're definitely sort of feeling in your power, standing in your power, looking a bit like Sean Connery in this card too. But definitely moving forward here with this beautiful sense of purpose, understanding where you want to go, yet now living in your truth. So moving away from this relationship might have actually helped you to understand yourself a lot more, because you're starting to really gain ground here in your own element. You're cutting out things that no longer serve you. You're taking people into your future that belong there and leaving other people behind. Great moves forward here. Okay, so there is someone new coming in for you here. So it could possibly be a Cancer, but this is someone who's a water sign, someone who's very intuitive, very loving, very kind, very nurturing. And it is someone from your past. So it could be this person you were dealing with. They may have had a change of heart. They may have realized what they did here and they've coming back to do things very differently this time around. Oh, beautiful. Look at this. You have the power here to take on what you want. So Leo, you have the power in this. Don't forget that. If this person is coming back after you've broken up because of a certain reason and they want to start again, you have the power here to be able to say, this is what I want going forward, which is really important. Nine of Swords. So there's some anxiety here as to whether you want to take this person in or back. And there is this need for you to find some balance in this. Okay, so this is definitely negotiating something going forward here. So I don't think you'll be prepared to take this person back unless they're prepared to fix what it was that broke you up in the first place. And there's the Five of Cups. So looking back at the past here. I have a feeling that this person's very... even though something has pulled you apart or something set you on a different pathway, I feel like this person's having difficulty understanding how to fix that themselves. So if it's been because they've been in another relationship, or there's children involved, or something else that's holding the two of you apart, I really feel very strongly that this person is having difficulty understanding how that third party or that other situation is coming between you, which sort of gives rise to the fact that this person may want to have something going with you even though they haven't finished something from the past. And there's a feeling here because of this, you may not, and especially with the Temperance card here, you may not be willing to move forward with them because of this. So it's like they're asking you to do something here that goes beyond what you think you should do. So there's a feeling here you may move forward in your own element here, knowing your own truth. You may not accept what you're being offered here. Okay, Three of Swords. Something's come between you and another person. Five of Swords. You walked away from this situation for some reason. Whatever it was came between you. You walked away from it. There's a feeling that you've never let this situation go, though. And perhaps you've been waiting a long time for something to come back to you or come into you. I feel that it's being offered here with this Ace of Pentacles. But what you want is not being offered by this person. So I feel that they have an inability to understand whatever this situation is, this inability for them to understand why it affected you so badly. And I'm not really sure why that is, but I feel like what they're offering you now goes against your own personal ethics, and I don't think you're going to accept it here. I think it's creating too much anxiety because they're not seeing things your way here. But you know what? You're the magician. You have the choice here. Stand in your truth. Make a decision based in your own duty to yourself. Because I really feel this person's expecting you to just sort of jump. And I don't think you're going to. So there's this feeling here that you're going to stand your ground. I feel that you've moved forward enough in your own life that you're not going to accept a half measure. So if they're offering you something that's not the full commitment, maybe there will be this, yeah, okay. So the card that's come out is not for you, which I find quite interesting. So I'm wondering if this even will work out for you. But the fact that this person's come forward and made this offer might be enough for you to understand or gain some closure on what's happened in the past, which is really cool. So this is a clear knowing that something is being denied. Rejection is God's protection. There are times when it appears no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the result you seek always seems to elude you. It's as if you don't really get to be in the game and you feel like you're just watching from the sidelines. The appearance of this card indicates that you're not going to attain what you want right now, that indeed your dreams for that exact thing will not be fulfilled. This is a time to radically accept that not everything is available to you when you want it. Take heart, for there are benevolent forces who desire the best for you and have a much clearer idea of what is for your greatest good. Rejection is God's protection. Something much better that will make you truly happy is on its way. Trust this. And you know what? It doesn't mean that this person won't come back and then offer you what you want. So, for example, they may be offering you an affair here because there's somebody else in the picture. And you may not want to take this because you understand there's somebody else here. But it may be that once that's gone through and you've said no, that they're able to get rid of the other person and come back to you. So you may get what you want from this person, but if you don't, then the universe is saying we will provide for you anyway. Have a wonderful week.